Layla, hello everybody. Let's do something different a little bit. We're going to do a pick a card, okay, on what is making you attractive at the moment. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to write something down here. What is making you attractive at the moment? We're going to have 3 piles, okay? 3. I might do 4. No, we're going to do 3. Okay, let's do 4. Let's do 4 piles. Okay, here we go. Perfect. All right. So, pile number 1. Pile number 1, you are going to be this jasper, red jasper, I believe. Heart. Okay. Pile number, oh shit. Pile number 1. Alrighty then. Okay. Pile number 2. Green aventurine. This heart, okay, the green heart, green aventurine heart. What, baby? Okay. Pile number 3. You are the rose quartz heart. Little rosy quartz. Okay. And pile number 4, you're going to be the peach moonstone heart. Okay. So tune in, choose your piles. You guys can choose more than one, and we are going to get started with pile number 1. So 1:39 is the timestamp. Okay, pile number 1. You guys chose the red jasper heart. This is going to be a reading on what is making you attractive right now. Style and grace came out, so there's something here about your style, the way you move. You move, I move, just like that. You move, I move, just like that. So what's making pile number... Yeah, you move. The way you move through challenges and expand is absolutely wildly attractive, okay? People also view you as a challenge. You're a challenge to those who are coming towards you, especially when you're dating. People view you as a challenge. This is very attractive to them, okay? With that, get back step. Okay, you might have RBF, all right? Or you seem a little bit unapproachable, but it's attractive. Like, people are like, damn, can't get towards pile number 1. Like, you got this standoffish type vibe, or you're just it's hard to get into your circle. It's hard to get into your vicinity. It's hard to capture your attention. You may have a lot of people fighting for your attention, or just a lot of suitors. Okay, but you are definitely a challenge. You surrender the need to know all the answers, okay? You just go with the flow. People tend to like this about you and how you're able to surrender. You don't need to know all the answers either. You're just like, whatever, it is what it is, that type of thing. You release the need to control and know all the answers. People find this very seductive, very mysterious about you. This is probably why they find it challenging, because you don't try and control a situation, nor can you be controlled. So this is, people find this very daunting, but also very mysterious and attractive about you, okay? Yeah, you're very, like, independent. Miss Independent, Miss Self-Sufficient, Miss Keep Your Distance. Yeah, Miss on her own. Yeah, see, people are frustrated about this. Because of your independence, it's really attractive, but they're frustrated about it at the same time. You might put them in, like, oh, you view them as a brother or as a sister, that type of thing. Okay. It's just, you're very independent. You don't control things. You can't be controlled. People get frustrated about how challenging you are. Okay, or maybe it's very attractive. It's cute and adorable when you get frustrated. Okay, you might do something that's very, like, adorable, like you might make a certain face or give a certain look when you're frustrated, or when someone's, like, being a little bit annoying. Okay, most definitely, you have, like, certain mannerisms that are freaking cute. Like, just, it's cute. So people might actually try and get, like, a little bit of a reaction out of you. Especially your family, okay? Or you being so family oriented, that's also very attractive. Like, you could be good with your kids or other people's kids, or just like you're very good with your brothers or sisters or your mom, or, you know, things like that. Or you're just very look at this. This is so funny. I told you. Acting bratty. Okay? People find it adorable when you're just like acting a little bit bratty, or just a little bit when you're frustrated. There's something here about your mannerisms that's very cute. Like, people, they love it. Like, when you're trying to get mad or trying to be a little bit of a brat, like, it's cute. People find it adorable, okay, and also very attractive. We also have change your focus. You're very good at changing your focus. I think this is why you're such a challenge to get close to, because you're not very focused on them in a way. You're very self-focused. You're very self-driven. So people, it's hard to get your attention, okay? Especially people that are trying to date you. You might be a very busy person. You might be dealing with family or taking care of family right now, but you're just not focused on them, and they find this attractive. Like, you're just not hyper-focused, right? People love this about you. We have unnecessary spending, attraction to red flags. So, it's gross. Why do people find you attractive? Maybe because you find their red flags attractive, and they like, ooh. But this is the challenge, okay? And then we have observe. Observe, change your focus, attraction to red flags. Unnecessary spending. People could spend unnecessarily on you, like, to try and get your attention. Like, you might get a lot of gifts. People find this, like, really attractive about you. Or you're just someone who attracts a lot of attention. But a lot of the times, these people, they either have red flags or they're viewing you as somewhat of a red flag. I think it's just because you're hyper independent. Okay. Like, you might be a little bit of a chaotic type person, but not in a horrible way. Like, people find this adorable. Like, your energy is naturally just like a little bit chaotic, where when you get frustrated or something like that, it's like, it's giving Aries, it's giving Mars, it's giving Scorpio, that type of thing. Like, the way you kind of throw a tantrum. It's not really even a tantrum. It's more like you're not trying to control a situation, but you'll have these like little cute outbursts. It's like, oh, fine, whatever, it is what it is. Like, have it your way. And then it's like, and then you kind of go off, right? But yeah, when you're in a mood, people seem to like it when you're in a mood, okay? Most definitely. Or when you're acting bratty, or when you want something, like unnecessary spending. Maybe like you want something. This could be a specific person that is, they view you as a challenge, but they like it. Okay, you want what you want, but they like it about you. Okay, they find this very attractive about you. Like, they like the fact that maybe you're not cheap. Like, and I'm not saying like you're not cheap as in, obviously, but I mean, you got to spend a little money, honey, on you, okay? Or you got to be at least a little bit, you got to have a spine, let's just say. You got to have a spine when it comes to dealing with you, because people love this about you. They kind of find it like to be maybe a little bit of a red flag, but I mean, it's more beige. Let's be real, okay? Because like, people are drawn to this, but you have this way of surrendering things at the same time and changing your focus. You're just like, oh, whatever it is. It's like, I'm getting like this little fresh, but it's so cute, and people love this about you. Okay, you may get a lot of gifts as well. You observe as well. Okay, so you observe red flags within people too. So this could be also why you're a challenge to get towards, or to get close to you, is because you observe red flags and you'll change your focus, right? If people are acting bratty or frustrated or something, you'll release the need to control it and you'll move on. You don't need to know all the answers to why. Maybe your intuition tells you things. Yeah. Tells you things. Yeah. We have shadow self too. People find your shadow self to be very cute and playful. They like your shadow side. Okay. We have the Chariot coming through. Cancerian energy. See, Judgment and the Two of Wands. Like, you call judgment on people. Yeah. Toxicity. Capricorn energy's coming there. We also have the shadow side too, and acting bratty. People like your darker side. They find it to be very attractive. Like, maybe you don't show it very often. Layla, come here, baby. Maybe you don't show it very often, but people like it. People like it when you get frustrated. We have the 10 of Cups and the 6 of... Layla, my goodness. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Layla, come here. Like, you're very loud. Maybe you have a loud energy. Come here. You definitely have, like, a loud energy. What's acting bratty? What do people find attractive about pile 1? Oh, gosh. Ending certain situations. Layla, like, you ain't afraid to cut someone off. People like this. They find this attractive. Yeah, death card. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, you are not afraid to cut somebody off. This is why people view you as a challenge. You're very frustrating to some other people, too. Especially when you point out their red flags or something like that. Or, what's this unnecessary spending? Like, you can spend, you got the money to do it. 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. You're always planning. Maybe you're always planning futures, future trips and stuff like that. We have the Moon. This is like in secret. People wonder what you spend your money on. Maybe you look like you got a lot of money here, or you're always taking trips. You're always planning trips, doing things. You seem to have a lot of money so that you're able to spend unnecessarily. Like, you're able to just do whatever you want, whenever you want. People find this to be attractive, okay? You're also not afraid to take control and act bratty if you need to, or if someone's like kind of, yeah, you follow your intuition. Judgment and the High Priestess. You definitely follow your intuition. And if people are acting funny, you ain't afraid to cut them off. This is very attractive, okay? Very attractive, and you're kind of mean about it. Sometimes you're not mean about it, but you're kind of mean. When you tell people no, they're like, yes. Yes. They like it when you tell them no. Change your focus. Yeah, see, you don't focus on these people coming towards you. You're more focused on your responsibilities, okay, than communing with people or talking to people or being like breadcrumbed or wasting your time on things. Yeah, the 5 of Wands, you're not really into that type of thing. It's very attractive, especially when you're changing your focus. You're not even paying attention to them. You're like, nope. And then people are like, oh, God, you're such a brat. Just give me a chance. Stop being such a brat. Give me a chance. And you're like, nah. Nope. And it's attractive. It's sexy. Attraction to red flags. Observe. Yeah. The King of Cups. Strength card. 10 of Cups. Okay. Observe. Like, is what people are like feeding you bullshit. Like, it's emotionally, like the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups is someone who's like got deep feelings, like deep happiness. Like coming on too strongly, I'm getting with the Strength card, like emotionally coming on too maybe you have a lot of people that really want to give to you, okay? Yeah, the Star card. There's a lot of people that want to give to you, especially emotionally, okay? They find your emotional strength like very, very strong and very sexy as well, okay? People, I don't know, they like to come on strong emotionally, or they find like this attractive about you is that you have like very emotional maturity, okay? Definitely. And people can't, like when they try and come on emotionally strong, you change your focus. You're like, nah. And it's sexy. It's like, damn. No one can emotionally manipulate you. You're definitely a challenge, and people find it attractive, okay? Especially when you're acting like a brat, or people view you like you're acting like a brat. It's funny. It's very funny. And people find like, I don't know, they pocket watch you a little bit, okay? They find your money and your status very attractive as well, okay? So pile 1, that was your reading. If it resonated, 1414 on the clock. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Vibe Tribe, and I will see you either at a different pile or at the next reading. Bye. Okay, pile number 2, if you chose the Green Aventurine Heart, this is going to be your reading on what is making you very attractive right now. What do people find attractive about you? Okay, soul. There's something about your soul or about depth. You're very deep people. Okay, very deep. People can get lost in you. like a trance-like state. We have ascendant outlook. Yeah, people can get lost in you. They also feel like you have the key. Yeah, here's Scorpio energy and bombshell with Taurus. So Scorpio, Taurus. Yeah, here's the numerous, on the backside of it. Unknown psychic abilities, universal truth, oneness, source, other world. Like they feel like you're very otherworldly, especially with the scorpionic energy. Very mysterious, very otherworld, almost like a black hole. You suck people in, okay? Like this keyhole is really drawing me in here. Okay, definitely. Yeah, your role, your outer self, point of view. Your point of view is very attractive. You look at things deeper. Most definitely. Occult. You guys could be witches. That's very, 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 very attractive about you. Or the way you view things is very deep. Very deep and beautiful. People can't get enough of your point of view. They find it to be very mysterious, very attractive, very alluring. You have this like suck you in type of energy. But it's sexual too. You like to draw people in. Like a siren-like energy. But your point of view is very fascinating. You're very practical about it. It's like you're best of both worlds. Like you're spiritual, yet you're practical. Yeah, you might have like water and earth sign placements. Okay. I heard Pisces, Taurus. Well, obviously Scorpio's here too. Earth and water is here. Okay. Practical, yet spiritual. Okay. What's attractive? Look, you're in your purpose. Okay. Purpose. And even if you fail, you keep going. You're driven. Yeah, we have abundance. Yeah, you're abundant here. I was thinking about that with Taurus in the second house. You're very, very abundant. You seem to have your shit together, and you're definitely walking in your purpose here. I know what I'm here to do. That's very attractive, especially with this outlook, ascendant. Like, you know what your point of view, you know what you're here to do. It's very attractive. You know where you're going. And it's like you open doors for other people, too. You get them to follow you. Like, you have this certain role. Your body image, just the way you look is very attractive, especially with this bombshell Taurus. Like the way you guys look is very sensual, Venusian, mysterious though, especially with Scorpio there and the numerous, whatever that is. Psychic abilities. You could look like you're witchy type or have a witchy type aesthetic, but you're walking in your purpose. People find that to be very attractive because you just know where you're going. You know what to do. You look abundant as well. And you have this magnetic, sexy aura about you that just tends to draw people in. Kind of like a black hole. Okay? And then we have scorpionic energy. So, I mean, drawing people into like a black hole is very... People tend to get obsessed with you as well. Very obsessed. You're transformative. It's like people can't escape. They can't escape because you're very transformative. You regenerate. Like, people tend to get a little bit obsessed. I'm not going to lie. But they find you to be very, very attractive. Like, you standing in your purpose and you doing what it is that you need to do for yourself and for other people, it's very attractive. Like, you just see, you know what you're doing. No one can tell you. Look, self-love is needed. Escapism. That's where I felt like people escape into you a little bit. Or they fantasize about you. Yeah, we have crying over you and starseed energy here. So you definitely have this like really impactful energy. Escapism, but then we have quick dip. So you could be like, you could have escaped a lot of people or you escape easy because we have self-love is needed, health concerns. Yeah, cutoff game is strong. Oh, God. Yeah, spiritual confirmation. You've been happy before them, remember? So you realize that you create your own reality. It's very attractive. Your point of view is very attractive. This is what people are viewing. It's like the way you view the world, the way you view yourself. It's very outlandish. It's nice. You also are able to cut off. Like, cut off game is strong with quick dip. See you later. Escape. Like, you escape certain situations, people, maybe even, like, because you peep it with this intuition card. Like, over here, too. Intuitive, psychic abilities. You know what's going to cause, like, some sort of health concern. You get spiritual confirmation. People find this to be very attractive. Like, you know what to avoid. You know what people, situations, predicaments, everything. You know what to avoid. People find this to be very attractive. They like your point of view and how you see things. Okay? You know what to cut out of your life. You know where to go, what to do, how to do it, when to do it. You love yourself, self-love, health concerns. Like, you love yourself. You're not going to get people to disrupt your peace or cause some sort of health concerns. Escapism. Yeah, that's the truth. Bye. You cut it out. Yeah. You could be very creative in the ways that you, yeah, we have all like the pages here. Messages, right? You're creative in how you deliver your cutoff game. Point of view, how you see things, how you speak things. You're very deliberate in your delivery. Okay? Very deliberate in your delivery and how you cut off people and how you dip. Because you get some sort of spiritual confirmation. Yeah. To enable boundaries. Like, your intuition with the moon and the 7 of wands. Like, you get spiritual confirmation through your intuition. Yeah. Hangman. You peep things. You definitely peep things, yeah. Page of Cups, intuitive messages here. People find this attractive about you, how you're able to peep them. Like, people may be watching you cut off certain situations, people, things, you know, in a very deliberate way, in a very covert type of way. It's very... You don't like hurting people's feelings. So when you cut something off or cut someone off, you're very deliberate about it, and the way you deliver the message is very soft landing. Like, I'm seeing a feather just kind of float down. Because you have a purpose. You know your purpose. Nothing's going to really take you off your purpose. You're very focused, okay? You've been happy before them. Yeah, 10 of Swords. You're not afraid to end things. A little bit of pile 1 coming through. Yeah, communication. 10 of Swords. Like, I was good before you, I don't need you now. That type of energy. And people are watching you. Page of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles. You guys are very attractive. Very attractive. With that Empress, okay, and the 9 of Pentacles, Taurus, bombshell energy. Point of view, your point of view is very attractive, and you, yourself, your physical is very attractive. And the way you just, like, dip and dive and swerve and avoid people or certain situations. You're never in a sticky situation long. Okay? Health concerns, self-love is needed. What is making them attractive? Yeah, see, Queen of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 5 of... Oh my God. See? People are a little obsessed, I think. We have the Tower here. Self-love is needed. See, you love yourself. You're confident. You're beautiful. This is very attractive. You're also very youthful with that 6 of Cups. And you are the competition. 5 of Wands with the Lovers. Like, you love yourself. Like, you are your own well, not you are your own competition, but you are the competition. Okay? You have a very youthful spirit, youthful energy. You may look very young as well. And Tower, like, people with health concerns, it's more like people view you as someone who loves themselves. Like, you're heavy on the self-love. It's very attractive, but it also shows people where they need to heal something within themselves. Okay, Justice and the 10 of Pentacles, most definitely, where they are not taking care of themselves. 9 of Swords. Because you love yourself and you hold yourself in high esteem. It's very attractive, but people find it to be very competitive. Like, your self-love game, people are competing with it. 10 of Cups. People are competing with your self-love. They feel like they lack something because you may cut them off as well because you love yourself, and then they feel like unworthy or just like, they're like, well, what? Yeah, Nine of Wands. They feel very like left out in the cold, or like they lack something, or that they take it personally a little bit. But this is very attractive at the same time. It's like, well, good on them. I mean, but I clearly need some work to do. You make people reflect. Okay, they find this to be very attractive as well. You definitely make people reflect on themselves and your intuition. But yeah, pile number 2, that is what's making you attractive at this moment. If it resonated, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Vibe Tribe. Don't mind me. And I will see you guys at a later reading or at another pile. Bye for now. Pile number 3. Pile number 3, if you chose the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading on what is making you attractive right now, pile number 3. What is making... Oh, you guys are like the sun. You guys are warm, radiant, like the sun. Okay, very attractive. What is making you attractive, though? Let's see. What is making the pile 3s attractive? Taurus, bombshell energy. This came from another pile, so I am going to put it back. But this is your confirmation. If you came from another pile, you are in the right place. You guys could definitely have money, okay? What is making pile number 3 attractive? Allowing and Gemini. Ooh, it's your mind. You flow. You have good flow. You guys could sing, rap, all right? Poets, things like that. Your words are very attractive. The way you speak, it's intellectualized. It sounds very put together, smart, poetic. Cumbersome. Don't know why I heard that. Let's see. Learning new things every day. Let's see. You sound very cumbersome. Let's see. Large or heavy and therefore difficult to carry or use. Unwieldy. Slow or complicated and therefore inefficient. Organizations with cumbersome. So the way you speak is difficult to use or carry. People may not understand you at some times. And okay. You just, the way you speak sometimes, people may not understand you. Okay? They may find it like you talk in a very intricate, yeah, an intricate way. It's very, it's very like metaphor. Like you may use a lot of metaphor. Like you may talk in code, or just the way you talk feels like people are like, they need to decode what you just said. That type of thing. Okay. But a lot of people see the potential in you. Okay. People find your growth very attractive. The way you communicate, for sure. It's the way you think and communicate. You're brilliant. You're very brilliant. Your perception is you're street smart as well. You know how to make money. You know how to make money and you know how to spend money, and you flow. You have good flow. Like your communication is it flows so nice, but people don't understand. People have a hard time understanding you. Okay? They really do. Sometimes people you're very abundant. Let me just tell you, like your money is very attractive. Okay? But just your flow, you got sick flow. Freedom. Freedom of speech is coming through. Self-esteem. Yeah, you talk like you don't give a shit. You talk freely about yourself. You love yourself. People may envy this about you as well, but your self-esteem is very attractive and you're so free. Like you would be the type of person to go to yoga classes naked. I don't know. My friend does that. This is like he's coming through in this reading. He's also a Gemini, which is funny. But you might have this free type energy about you where you are just like you're very comfortable in your self-esteem. Some people may not understand you, okay, but they don't find this bothersome. They actually find it very attractive. It's very attractive about you. People may not understand where you're coming from, Okay, you're just a very free type spirit. You're a very free spirit, and you're very body positive. Very body positive. Your outlook on life is very positive. Like sometimes you may be quirky a little bit, and so people may not understand it. But it's very attractive, okay? It's very free. People, they absolutely love it. They love it. You make people think, okay? You definitely make people think. Get present, so it feels like you're always in the present moment. People find this to be attractive. Ignore what people, you don't care what people think. With this freedom and self-esteem, you could really give a shit less about what people think. Okay, you're very angelic is how you're presented. Get into your feminine. You may be in your feminine energy, or you come across as very feminine. You're very tapped in, especially when it comes to your mind. No, we're not doing this. We are not doing that. No. Okay, and a lot of people have, so you're very sexy, because a lot of people have sexual tension towards you. Okay? Just your sexuality as well is very free. Like, you may be free, very, like, sexually, you're very free and open. Like I said, you don't care about showing off your body, naked yoga, things like that, and painting. Like, you could go and do these, like, you could be like a naked model for painters or something like that. Like, you're very, you don't give a shit about that type of stuff, okay? You ignore what people think. You're very free. It's attractive. People might not quite understand it. There's where that cumbersome type energy came in, but, like, it is what it is. Yeah, tower. Like, you create tower moments. Like, you're not afraid to take a risk. A sudden risk, you don't really care, and it's very attractive about you. You're willing to risk it all. It's like you really don't care, especially with your body, your naked body. It's very attractive that you're so body positive. Like, you just absolutely love yourself, where you come from, who you are. You love everything about yourself. It's very attractive, and you're very free with it. Okay, get present. 9 of Cups, okay? The present moment is where you make your wishes all come true. Again, this free spirit type energy with the Knight of Wands. Creative. You're very creative. Your mindset is very creative in the way you speak and the way you're like a visionary, okay? It always seems like you're in the present moment. Therefore, you always seem so free. Like, you're never worried about the future or the past. You're very present in the here and the now. It's very attractive. And you come across as very happy, or you always have your, like, wishes becoming granted. Like, you always have your wishes granted, and it's because you're so in the present moment that you seem so free. And it's in this present moment where you're not worried about anything. So, like, this is how I feel like you can be so body positive, and you're such a freedom thinker and speaker. Like, you're not afraid to say what you mean and mean what you say. That type of energy. Judgment, okay? The moon, yeah. You're not hiding anything. You could be very opinionated. People find this attractive about you, especially when you communicate. People find you to be very opinionated, okay? And you're not afraid to, like, kind of say it. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, very body. And people, it causes tower moments, okay? Because you're not afraid to speak your mind, okay? Happiness is ahead. You seem to always be happy. That's what I'm saying. Emperor, you're completely in control of your happiness. I think that's because you're in your present moment. You may have gotten out of yourself. You may have worked hard, okay? Yeah, and gotten yourself out of this 5 of Cups energy. That's attractive, okay? You built your self-esteem up, okay? You became more positive about yourself. Maybe this is coming from people from your past. They've known you for a bit. Yeah, there's the 6 of Cups and the Death card, where you've transformed yourself, okay? You may have used to be in this 5 of Swords energy where you're like self-sabotage type thing, but you're a lot more happier, body positive. You're free. You've healed. Your mind has elevated. Now people don't understand, or they have a hard time understanding you, but you're a very free spirit, okay? And your transformation, I don't know if it's noticeable. Like, maybe people can see it from your social media, from pictures like way back in the day, and they look at them now. The transformation's noticeable. Even if people kind of just meet you, they can see that you've come from a very dark place, but you've transformed yourself out of it, and you've become this very body positive, free type person who's in charge of your own reality, okay? People find this to be very attractive. Also, if you've changed something on your body, like a haircut, or you've done some sort of physical change, tattoos, piercings, people find that to be very, very attractive as well. You also have this angelic vibe, and the way you communicate is very angelic. People wonder, like, if you're channeling sometimes, because cumbersome. It's very hard to understand your words sometimes, or your thought processes, or the way you think. But you see the potential in everything, and people find this to be attractive. How you're able to see the potential in everything. You don't hold back. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. I'm feeling like you don't hold back, or people hold on to you. You're very good at saving. It seems like you have a hefty savings account. Like I said, like your money's looking really good. Like you look really good. You look like you can afford what it is that you want to afford. Ignore what people think. Yeah, you don't really care. Hangman, you see things from your own perspective. You don't care how people see you. All right, that was a cycle that you may have broken. See, freedom, you're very free, okay? You are your own entity, and you don't really, you don't care if people have negative things to say. You don't. Your self-esteem and your freedom and your peace and your happiness is not based off of how other people see you, but rather how you see yourself. Sexual energy, sexual tension, Lordy. Six of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you move away from this. You're thinking you think a little bit deeper now. Did I say that in the beginning? Or is this pile where you guys are deep? Or was it the last pile? Can't remember. But y'all think a little bit deeper now. Sexual tension, you're not really, the flattery just doesn't do it for you. You're more, you're thinking on a different level now. It's not so much primal anymore. You're a visionary, okay? You can also peep lies. So you can see right through people's bullshit and what it is that you want to invest in. Look, 777, most definitely. All together at one. 777. You can peep people who are liars. 777. Spiritual, lessons. That is karmic. It's like a overview. You can peep people, though. You move away from things. You're not going to get emotionally manipulated. This is sexy about you. You can, peep people's true intentions. And this is why you're so in control of your own reality, okay? You don't chase people. You attract them. You've gained some sort of spiritual awareness as well. Yeah, the Moon card and the Seven of Wands. Getting into your feminine energy. The Moon is feminine, okay? So getting into your intuition and defending your feminine side with your masculine side, people find this attractive. You can maintain boundaries. You're not going to be fooled by sexual desires. People find that very sexy about you and attractive about you. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 3. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Vibe Tribe, and I will see you either at another pile or in another reading. Take care, my loves. Okay, last and definitely not least, pile number 4. You guys chose the Peach Moonstone. This is going to be your reading on what is making you highly attractive right now. So let's get into it. Your emotional intelligence is very attractive, okay? But let's just see. What about pile number 4? Make some, communication. The way you communicate your emotions is very attractive. 12th house. You're deep with your communication, okay? You could be very boss-like or very stern or just very in your power right now. It's very attractive. Leo, you get a lot of attention. You may have a lot of 5th house or 6th house placements. Your creativity and the way you communicate, your communication style is very attractive. You have a good way of tempering your emotions. People find this attractive. The way you communicate your emotions, again, is coming through. You're very compassionate as well. You're very lovable. You're very creative. You have a really intricate sense of style. That's also very attractive. You're very expressive. The way you express yourself through your clothes, through your emotions, through your dress style, your creativity, it's highly attractive and highly sought after. You are someone who maintains your peace, and you communicate intelligently your emotions. So if you're feeling a certain way, you'll let somebody know. It's very attractive about you. If someone does something wrong, you're very accepting. You accept everybody. Yeah, self-esteem. You're also very accepting of yourself. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. This is very attractive about you. Like, you accept people for who they are and where they stand. You're compassionate. You're very empathetic, especially with that Pisces energy coming through. Very empathetic. You understand people's needs, people's emotions. They find that very attractive about you. We have failure coming through and blame. You don't blame your failures on other people. You take action for it. People find this to be very, very attractive about you. You take accountability. It's attractive, especially when it comes to your own emotions. You don't blame the way you're feeling on other people. You take accountability for your emotions and the way you feel. And you have this very intelligent way of communicating how you feel to other people. They find that to be very, very attractive about you. Okay. Where'd that go? Oh, Lord. She is all the way over there. One sec. Okay, so we have trying to make you insecure so they can manipulate you into needing their validation. You don't need anybody's validation. Okay, you can't be manipulated. See, we have using flattery, and using your skill to ascend to the next level of consciousness. You are very skilled at not getting manipulated, okay? You don't blame you're very responsible for your own well-being and for you kind of boosting your own mood or boosting your own self-esteem. Like, people can't use flattery on you or make you feel insecure about anything because see, we have manipulation. We have manipulation and trying to make you feel insecure so they can manipulate you into needing their validation. You can't be manipulated. This is very attractive about you. They dislike and push your boundaries. You guys have very strong boundaries. No one can use flattery on you. It's very attractive, okay? Because you know who you are. You can't compete where you don't compare. People try and compete with you a lot. This is attractive about you. People naturally try and compete with you, okay? But you understand your emotions and you understand, like, you don't blame people. You accept people for where they are and who they are. So because you accept people at such a deep level, which means you accept yourself on such a deep level. We do have the 12th house here. Yeah, the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. You are your own wish fulfillment. Okay? Using your skill to ascend to a new level of consciousness. This is why you don't blame. You know when to walk away. Okay? You're very emotionally secure within yourself. Okay? Like, you can walk away emotionally, especially if someone does you wrong. Yeah, Queen of Swords, you cut it out. You don't blame the failure of the relationship on anyone. Like, it is what it is. You kind of just accept a situation for what it is and then you move on. This is why people can't compete with you, because they don't compare to you. You're very creative in your communication. You're very creative in your communication style and your beliefs. And then we have the Magician. You're very skilled at your communication. Very creative in how you communicate as well. You don't blame failures, especially on relationships, on other people. Yeah. 10 of Swords, the 2 of Cups. You don't blame relationships ending. You just kind of accept the situation and move on from it. You don't blame people, okay? And then we have Still Not Over You or someone, and the Lovers wanted to show itself, so I am going to take it out of there. People can't get over you. This is what makes you attractive. Yeah. This is part of their karma, especially if people do you wrong. People can't get over you. You're the one that got away. Okay, one word answers. The Strength card and the 4 of Wands. You're very strong too, and I'm hearing no. Like, the word no. People dislike and push your boundaries. They try and use flattery. Yeah, they try and manipulate you. Okay? They try and they can't do it. They can't do it. And this is what's attractive about you, is like, people can't manipulate you because you validate yourself and you're emotionally in control of, like, you, right? People try and blame you too for their failures, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. People can't get a reaction out of you. What's this manipulation? Trying to make you feel... Yeah, Queen of Swords. They can't do it because you'll cut it out. Yeah, Temperance. They can't do it. They can't manipulate you. Yeah, Death card. Death card, Temperance, Queen of Swords. No one can manipulate you, especially if they're trying to use flattery or they're trying to, like, get you to need them in some sort of way. You don't need anyone. You'll emotionally walk away from the situation. Bye. Look at this. Use your skill to ascend to a new level of consciousness. You're not going to blame shift on anyone. You're not going to cry over a failed relationship. You're not going to be sad. You're going to stand in your confidence and you're going to move forward. And this is very attractive about you. No one can like push your boundaries. No one can like sneak their way in there. No one can trick you. It's very attractive about you, but you're still very compassionate. The Leo energy, you're very compassionate. Yeah, you see things differently from a bigger perspective. And there's the star peeking out, and then I see the High Priestess right here. So very deep, very intuitive. The way you see things is very stoic almost. But you'll dead end things. It's very attractive how no one can manipulate you. People notice this as well. And people can't compete with your creativity. Like no one compares to you. Nobody compares to you. And it makes it very attractive because you're one of a kind, literally. And you don't blame your failures. You just keep on trucking. Keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. You don't care. And you're like the one that got away. Like people don't get over you very easily. They don't get over you. Because maybe they tried to manipulate you and then they screwed up. They end up like trying to blame you or blame shift. Okay? But you're a very balanced individual and they can't get over you. And then they end up having to take accountability or accept a situation because they screwed up and they can't blame shift you. They can't manipulate you because you're in your own energy and you're someone who has high value, high esteem, and they can't, you have a lot of patience. We have Death card too. You have a lot of patience. Death card's over here. Manipulation, trying to manipulate you. Like you have a lot of patience with people before you end it. You'll sit there, you'll deal with it, but ultimately you're not going to like deal with it for very long. So you do have a lot of patience with people, but ultimately you end it. This is very attractive about you. You don't just you're not just cutthroat. You will take your time with people and see if they'll realize their mistakes or see if they can do some sort of corrective actions, but they don't. Like you're very patient with people, and when they find and that's where people will try and get away with shit, but they can't get away with it. So you're going to be ending up like the one that got away because they can't get away with certain things that they thought they could get away with because they took advantage of your patience. So your patience is very attractive, but you do have a limit. Okay? So Pile 4, that was your reading. If it resonated, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Vibe Tribe, and I will see you guys at a later date. Take care.